Thank you, ARMY, for the endless love, support, and loyalty you continue to give until today. Before we dive into this heart-racing story, don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe so you won't miss any of the latest updates filled with surprises, emotions, and unforgettable BTS moments. Is this just an ordinary practice, or a sign deliberately left for those who truly pay attention? That question instantly filled fans' minds when a brief moment captured Jungkook dancing amid BTS's comeback preparations. There was no grand stage, no dazzling concert lights, just a practice room charged with tension that felt raw and honest. Yet from that simplicity, something unusual emerged. Jungkook moved, and for a split second, it felt as if the world stopped. Jungkook's movements appeared casual, almost like improvisation. But the aura he carried was anything but ordinary. Every step and every beat seemed to carry an unspoken message. What made the moment even more electrifying was the fact that the other BTS members didn't join in. They simply watched, silent, focused. Their gazes weren't casual glances, but looks filled with evaluation, admiration, and perhaps even surprise. What exactly were they seeing in Jungkook at that moment? This is where the emotional drama began to unfold. Jungkook danced without exaggerated expressions, yet that calmness made the atmosphere feel heavier. It was as if he was carrying immense expectations not only as the maknae, but as the core energy of a long-awaited comeback. The other members stood or sat nearby, their eyes following every move without blinking. There were no jokes, no playful comments like usual. The silence felt strange, yet deeply stirring. Was Jungkook revealing a new choreography? Or was he testing his own limits ahead of BTS's massive return to the world stage? This subtle hint felt stronger than any official teaser. Because it was real. It was raw. It was emotional. And the reactions of the other members became the key that made this moment feel different. If this were just a normal practice, why did the atmosphere feel so intense? Why did their gazes seem to speak louder than words? Some ARMY noticed something suspicious. Jungkook looked more focused than ever, sharper, deeper. His movements weren't just following the rhythm. They were telling a story of pressure, responsibility, and longing for a stage that had been absent for too long. At the same time, the other members appeared as silent witnesses to that process. They didn't interrupt or direct him. They simply observed, as if they knew this moment mattered, as if they understood Jungkook was at a crucial turning point. The emotions grew heavier when we realized that a BTS comeback isn't just about new music. It's about returning as one after a long journey, about proving that their bond has never wavered. Jungkook dancing in front of the other members wasn't about showing off. It felt like he was delivering a message without words. And the members, with their meaningful gazes, seemed to respond with unspoken trust. What made this moment even more extraordinary was its unpredictability. There was no official announcement, no revealed schedule, just one brief scene that sparked thousands of theories. Is this a darker concept? A more emotional one? Or perhaps the most honest version of BTS we've ever seen? Jungkook said nothing, yet his body spoke volumes. And the way the other members watched only strengthened that message. The emotional drama deepened when imagining the pressure behind the scenes. A BTS comeback is always a global event, where every move and detail is under scrutiny. Jungkook, known for his perfectionism, seemed to channel all of that into this short dance. Meanwhile, the other members didn't try to ease the tension. They let Jungkook finish what he needed to express through movement. A trust that didn't need to be spoken, but was deeply felt. Is this a sign that this comeback will reveal a side of Jungkook we've never seen before? Or a signal that BTS will return with even greater emotional power? The silence in that practice room felt louder than the roar of a stadium. Because that's where the true essence of BTS appeared: hard work, mutual trust, and unwavering commitment. This moment may have been brief, but its impact was extraordinary. ARMY around the world felt the same vibration, a mix of hope, curiosity, and emotions that are hard to put into words. Jungkook danced. The other members watched. And all of us were left wondering, is this the beginning of something huge? Or a small clue intentionally left to spark curiosity? One thing is certain: this moment was not a coincidence. Something big is being prepared with incredible seriousness. And if the members' gazes are any indication, this comeback won't just shock the world. It will touch us far deeper than we ever imagined. Jungkook has moved. The members have witnessed it. Now, the world can only wait for the moment the curtain finally rises. And as the anticipation continues to build, the emotional weight of that single moment refuses to fade. Fans can't help but replay it over and over, searching for hidden meanings in Jungkook's posture, the timing of his movements, and the quiet intensity in the room. Was that pause between steps intentional? Did that final movement signal confidence or uncertainty? Every detail feels loaded, as if nothing was done without purpose. What makes this even more dramatic is the silent agreement among the members themselves. No words were exchanged, yet everything seemed understood. Years of teamwork, shared struggles, and global pressure have shaped a bond where explanations are no longer necessary. The way they watched Jungkook wasn't passive. It was protective, supportive, and deeply respectful. In that moment, he wasn't standing alone. He was carrying BTS forward with the full trust of the group behind him. ARMY quickly sensed it too. This didn't feel like a casual behind-the-scenes clip. It felt like a threshold, a moment right before something changes. Jungkook's dance carried the tension of return to stages, to cameras, to millions of eyes waiting worldwide. And yet, instead of fear, what came through was control.com determination, a quiet promise that what's coming next has been prepared with heart and soul. Speculation only grows stronger. Could this be a hint that Jungkook will play a central role in the upcoming performances? Will the choreography push boundaries never attempted before? Or is this the emotional core of the comeback, where every member steps forward stronger, deeper, and more connected than ever? The silence surrounding official announcements only fuels the mystery, making this fleeting moment feel even more powerful. There's also something profoundly human about it. Behind the global fame and massive expectations, this was a young artist expressing himself through movement, surrounded by teammates who have seen every version of him, from trainee days to worldwide stardom. That's what makes it hit so hard. It's not just about perfection. It's about growth, trust, and the courage to begin again. As the days pass, one thing becomes clear: this comeback won't simply be about charts, records, or numbers. It will be about emotion, about storytelling, about reconnecting with ARMY on a deeper level. That single dance, observed in silence by the members, feels like the heartbeat of what's to come. Now the waiting begins. Every ARMY knows the feeling, the mix of excitement, nervousness, and overwhelming pride. If this quiet, unscripted moment is any indication, BTS is preparing something far bigger than we expect. And when they finally return, it won't just be a comeback. It will be a statement.